was wondering if you could know anything more about that.
Well, it is a designated shelter. It's huge. The basement, there's a lot of folklore and things about the basement, the size of the basement. Basement is about the footprint of the building. It's about that size. It's a little bit larger in some areas than that because originally there was supposed to be 3 buildings on campus, not just this one. So it's quite an extensive basement. Again, this is officially a fall shelter.
Do you know when that was designated?
I would imagine, I don't think it was designated when they built it. I would imagine it had to be after the 1950s.
Yeah,
When that started happening.
I remember when we were down there, I was with Mr. R and Mr. Johnson, and we had seen like rations and supplies like that down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know approximately like how much of that is still left down there?
Of the old.
Yeah, like it was a really old, like military grade, like water supplies and stuff like that.
Yeah, that stuff is not as usable right now. You know, they don't want to replenish any of it, so it's probably been there since it was put there. So that stuff's probably usually 50 years old. Yes.
Hi there, my name is Hector, and I'm writing a story concerning outside and classroom being doing properly. Just a quick question. Will the events of class writing from the language system taking effect of the inclusion in outside and from the classroom as well as?
No. So let me address what that is, and then so everyone's case you are aware of it. Before the game last Friday, I was notified from CPD that there was an event page that was made on Facebook that there was supposed to be a fight after school or after the football game, and so we actually have a very good relationship with Commander Bo Harris, who's in charge of the district here. So they were notified, and that there would possibly be an altercation after the game, and at that point, that's private property over there, and CPD said they're going to handle it. So if there was something that happened after the game, not to send our security mix and that like that because it's their responsibility. So as a matter of fact, something did happen. It was a fight, but basically everyone started saying, "Oh, I heard this happened. That happened." There were no injuries or severe injuries at all from this. It was a fight. So that doesn't. So stating what that was, it doesn't impact you guys. Appreciate what goes on here. So I'm not looking to take things away from you guys. I'm looking to give you more privileges that I can socially here because I feel that that was not the case for quite a long time. Someone was kind of embarrassed by it. So this is that what can we provide here for you? You know, like letting up the dress code or cell phones or whatever else that comes up. So no, it's not going to impact students being invited to that. No, what I'm asking is that prior years or incidents, and maybe it was just maybe communication was not from that we were first saying, look, you know, after the Pepperelli do something in the neighborhood that embarrasses the school, and deciding to put it on Facebook or YouTube or something, that's the kind of thing I can't have. That's a direct relationship with the school day, and that's really, really unnecessary to call for. I want all the students to be involved with homecoming. Homecoming is not just a senior event, okay? Senior class helps coordinate that, and they should have the lead in that because they should be the ones that are around, you know, cleaning up the court. But I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with letting the freshmen, some of the juniors, or whoever have some other role in the court. It still is really the pinnacle of it is the senior class. So I want them all involved, and everyone will still be involved with homecoming and with Pepperelli.
Are you part of that decision to make it for every class?
To make which one?
The people coming?
I wasn't part of that decision. That was Ms. Hanley. She's an assistant principal, and she works with Kimberly Murphy, who's a teacher, and Ms. Murphy then works with the students. And so their decision was that the court could be composed of representation from across the building, but the king and queen would still be for students only. Now they would be the best source for you to go to instead of me giving you my hearsay, but they came to me with it afterwards and said, that's our plan. You want to mix this, you want to support it. And I said, I'm fine with that as long as the seniors are still paying their due prior. Yes.
Can you give an overview of what the decision was like and implementation of the security cameras at the school?
Oh, that's, yeah, I can address this. This is neat. So So there's about 650 plus schools in Chicago, and the only school without any security system at all was Owens Tech. Okay, so for 13 years that I know of, we had tried to get security cameras. Even when I was a teacher, when I first came here in the late 90s, we were still trying to get cameras in the building. There are other schools that are on their third round of cameras. And the cameras are not for snooping on people. It's supervision, that's not what I'm trying to do. But it's for really preventing things happening in the building, like our stadium is rented out to the entire city year round. And when those events let out, they may come on our campus and do things to our campus, and we can't see it. So the security cameras went in, the entire area around the building, the entire perimeter is visible. There's not an area that's not. It's also web-based, and there's a way for certain users to look at it live. So theoretically, people can log on and see the building at the time. So that was in place because we were the only school district that had nothing at all. They didn't do the entire building. Eventually, we'll get done. They're going to do it section by section because it's expensive. But anyone coming and going in and out of the building can see. I'll give you examples. The locker rooms. You know that things get stolen, and usually they'll run out, and we can see who did it. The people throw book bags and stuff in the garbage. These cameras can see that happening, and so that would be able to do it. That's why the decision was made, because we're only school without that, and it's really unfortunate. We get rented out a lot too, and it's preventative. It's really not for looking live at. We can, but it's more preventative. Yes.
How much money was put into that, and how much required did the parents who said petition last year? Like, what was their role in that?
The school had no role in the camera installation. The school funds were not paid for with camera installation. There's an entire office downtown called Safety and Security. They pay for 100% of all cameras and alarms in schools. Schools don't pay for that.
Do you know how much they paid?
I don't know how much it was. I know for the whole school, it's easily, I think just the equipment is close to $500,000 for a whole school. So they did the entire proximity of the building everywhere. So it had to be significant, so figure percentage of that. I think this was 10 or 25%, but it's probably a lot. So someone will do that.
We're doing somewhere around the budget cuts. Could you tell us anything positive that came out of letting go of teachers? And then maybe just a few first things.
Oh, you do what?
Like a few positives that came out of letting the teachers go because they were like it was kind of needed, or else we would have lost more teachers.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure I'm not. I never used that word positive. Never said that.
I think what she was referring to as the question that we haven't yet. What other options do you have in regard to saving money and
Right.
funding?
The only thing that came out of this that I would say at the end of the budget was that you did not lose any services. You're not going to deny any courses or extracurriculars or programs. There were no positives at all from this thing. None at all. We're still not. We're slated to lose another significant portion of this week. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do it, and it's going to be significant. It's a lot of money. And so, my kids are, they want to come here to school, and they're in elementary school, they're not, they're coming from wrong with it, and I would not want them to either not have what you guys have. It really bothers me because I'm not here. And no principal ever had to do with what just happened this summer. CPS lost about 10% of its workforce, 2,100 employees just in July. We had 350 employees, we lost 34 teachers and support staff, so we lost our about, what was the average, 10%. But other schools went about things differently, and they may have lost less teachers, but also in the art, music, and electives. It's expensive to run 18 chemistry